am back with the completed flip through of my 2024 December daily, and I did it in this Betty Crocker cookbook, and I have both 2023 and 2024 in here. I was really planning on doing 3 years, and I do actually have space probably for another year-ish, except this is just way too chunky. I don't want it to get any more bulky. It's pretty, if I let it go, obviously it's getting bigger like this, but otherwise, it's about the size of the spine now on the other end. So I really don't want it to be any bigger than that. So I'm going to stop here, I think, and then just do 2025 in a different album. So what I want to show you today is a flip through of 2024. Most of the layouts that I did for 2024 are process videos on my YouTube channel. I think I did up to story 2021. So you should be able to see those. And because it's very, very chunky, it might be just a little difficult to show you. And I'm hoping there's not going to be too much glare on this, but I'll do my best to share so you can see as much as possible. So this is my starting page here. And I just used these stamps for 2024, and I used some glitter glue on them. And I used all throughout the album this vintage typewriter on coffee dyed paper strips. So you'll see that throughout the whole album. And then I just had a starting picture with my daughter. We went to, I think, IHOP, and we got a nice little hot chocolate and coffee. So I wanted to get that picture, and I thought it'd be a good way to start off the album. So like I said, it's a little hard to show because you can see how much is like totally sticking up. So I may have to kind of jostle around back and forth, but this is story number 1. And I have like a doily here and just some words, and then again, those strips. This is story 2. As you can see, I used a variety of different things throughout this album as far as numbering. So like on this one, I used this sticker here. On story 2, I used like a die cut, or actually a printable that I punched. And this is just another die cut from Michael's, and then some other pieces from the ephemera packs that I was using. Then this, I didn't cover anything on this one. I could have added some paper, but I just left it plain. And then this one is just a picture of my daughter. And then this is our little Starbucks, like what our favorite things were. And then this is just the Starbucks cups throughout the years. And I just thought it was kind of fun to put that in there. And then this is just a pocket I just decorated on the inside with a little scrap of paper here. So that goes in there like that. And then story 3 is of my dog, and we had a little snow, not too bad. We actually had a huge snow later on, actually at the beginning of January. That's not in this album, but this was our first snow of the season. So again, just some photos and different paper, printable paper, and simple stories paper. Some thickers that are like glittery, which is really pretty. And then we have story 5, I think, 4. So this one is really cute. I love how I did some layering of the paper. So I trimmed out the paper. It actually had these banners across it, but I didn't want to use the whole sheet. So I ended up cutting off the banners and then sticking them down on another sheet of paper. And I did some punching here, and I added one of the little picks that came for the party that we were at. One of the picks were in one of the pieces of food. So I added that. My daughter and what she got from the little white elephant rob your neighbor game that we played. And then another little flip and a picture of the whole group, just to be able to add some more pictures. And I thought this was cute because we volunteer at a wildlife center. So I thought this was a really cute image of some possums decorating the Christmas tree. So I wanted to add that in too. So here is story number 5. Again, just a punch out. And then these are some vellum pieces that I had stamped before, several years ago, I think. And then I just made this a little flip so that you can see some of my journaling. And then I added some, a journal card up here, and another die cut piece, and just some washi tape. So just making sure we're all in frame, because like I said, it's a bit chunky and I have to kind of move it around. Here is a photo of went downtown in our area, and got some pictures and things like that, and went to some shopping. A little ruffle here that I made. Another number. This is from an Allie Edwards kit. Some chipboard pieces. And then moving on, this is a picture of me and my coworker, and we had decorated this gingerbread house here. And I thought this was cute. This is actually, this picture right here is the back of my daughter's advent calendar. So I have this on here, and I see that these little stickers are falling off. It should say team building I'll have to stick those down. I typically always use a wet adhesive, but I must have forgotten to glue this part down. So I will come back and glue those down. And then I just punched the holes in these tags, and then I sewed around each of them, and I added journaling on this side, and then these just tuck in this pocket here. I thought that was super cute. Here's a picture of us cooking cookies, using a variety of letter stickers up here that are in the gold, and then these are October Afternoon. I just added a little bit of twine here, some word strips, did some scallop edging around this paper. I thought this was cute because it looks like the Betty Crocker cookbook here. And then this is more cookie time. Story number 8, my mom and the cookies that we're making. And then I just did some extra sewing on this little die cut piece, and it flips up. And this is where our journaling goes. And I just typed directly on this card this time. And then this is actually a layered piece. So this is one color cardstock, and then I just layered a couple mats here. And then this was the ho 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 was on the card, the cuttable card. And then here is a photo of me watching somebody doing December Daily and the Christmas tree. I cut these out, or fussy cut these out of the paper that's in the background. I popped them up. I made this little glitter 9 and then just added some detail with the shimmery trim and the scallop edge. And I like how all these pages are different sizes. That's another fun thing about doing an album like this, is they're not all the same size, and you can do flips. And I like them being out of the page protector because you can do that. And then I have a little tag here that has some journaling on it. And then I have this one of my dog being just uber silly. He's always laying in the craziest, funniest positions. And I happened to get a lot of pictures during this Christmas. So I thought I would do a little collage of him. And I did some stitching around the edge. Here's a card that I embossed. And then I did some journaling up here. And then I just did the number 10 and another, I think this might have been a die cut, I actually think. Or it could have been a printable. I can't quite remember on this one. I think it's a die cut, possibly. Maybe a sticker? I don't remember. But that's what that looks like. And let me get back in frame. This is a picture of my daughter. We went to a coffee shop. I used some thickers here and just used Hello Cocoa, or no, Snow and Cocoa? Is that what it is? I think it's called Snow and Cocoa. I could be wrong, but it's an old kit. Some washi tape here. It's got snowflakes on it, and did some more of the journaling. And then I have a little cute punched edge here. And then this is printable paper back here, and then some doily and some other little cut parts that I used from the Snow and Cocoa 6x6 pad. Here is Christmas lights. So I just used the back piece here, and I love the texture that punch gives. And I have these really pretty gold sticker letters. And then I just used some of these. These are some stickers from Michaels, and I think these came in the Simple Stories. And then I just mounted each one of these little, it's about a little over 2x2 squares on the coffee dyed paper. And then this is a photo of my daughter. She was at her Girl Scout event, and they made these little treats, I guess. And they always play Rob Your Neighbor at these events. And I just thought this was a calendar page from an old calendar that I had. And I just did 6 things I love about you, about my daughter. And I just did some layering with some different stickers. And then I like the variety of letter fonts here. So I thought that was really cool. And that was fun. And I just thought this lent itself really well to that kind of story. And then you can also see I have some trim on here. This is story 13. Moving over here. This is a photo of us just hanging out one Christmas day. Or not Christmas Day, but December Day. And I added the trim here. This is one of our favorite movies, which is A Christmas Story. My daughter had bought a bunch of vintage t-shirts, or not vintage, but thrifted t-shirts. And she likes to cut the neckline out of them and kind of alter them. And this is just a tag that I layered on, and some other things that I layered on, some journaling. This is the same day, just showing that we made a fire with my dog, and then just some information. And I thought this was fun because this encyclopedia page actually had a dog, so I kind of wanted to make sure you could see that. And it kind of looks like my dog. It's definitely not, he's not an Ibiza hound, but I thought it kind of looked a little bit like him, so I thought it was perfect. And then the number 14 for story 14. And then I have this picture here of my daughter getting her ear pierced. She had her ear pierced before, but it got kind of infected and angry after she had it for quite some time. So we decided to do a piercing that's more in the inside of her ear. I think it's a conch. I can't remember exactly if that's the name of this particular piercing, but we decided to get that pierced because then that seemed like it was in a less place that would get bumped. So anyway, I went to get that done and added some trim here. This is just some ribbon that I zigzag stitched across. Another found some of these vellum snowflakes. And then this, I didn't do anything on here. I basically just, glued some journaling on. And then here is a photo of me and my husband. We went to the bowling alley. This is the story 16. This is also a workout that I did, and I actually got a personal record, so that was kind of fun, and I incorporated the two together. The colors and things jived really well with the colors in the background paper of the book. So I had a little bit of stickles on here just to add a little bling. This is a photo, or photos of me wrapping presents this day, and my cat Casey was also helping me, so I ended up doing a photo like this, adding a little tab and a sticker, and then on the back is the journaling, and I just layered on various stickers and things to just give it some more interest. These are some mice that I had on the wrapping paper, so you can see them in the background, and this is also a deer, or reindeer. It's on the paper, so I just cut it out and put it back on some cardstock, and I thought it was really cute in this pocket. Just layered some stickers. The story number 17, this is a perfect phrase sticker that I found in one of my sticker books, and I add that on, and just on some ledger paper. This is a photo of my husband, little trip, I guess, to where he goes to snowboarding, and he got a picture of the sunset, which is super, super pretty. This is a printable. This is also a printable, and then some other stickers and thickers from my stash. I didn't feel like I needed to do a lot with this because it was such a pretty picture that I thought just maybe a simple layout would be a really good way to show that photo off. This is a page of me and my mom and my daughter visiting my grandma. She's in an assisted living. So I wanted to capture this as 4 generations. I did some kind of like quilting, if you will, sort of. I just put some scraps of fabric all together, and I just sewed it on my sewing machine. And then this also folds down, and this has that same kind of quilting stuff. I just sewed around it, added this die cut piece, and then a picture of me, my mom, and my grandma here. And then that just flips up and back down. And then if you move on to this is journaling about the day before. And then this is some photos of my cats. This is a few of my cats. And I just layered on some different die cuts and embellishments here. And then this flips down and it lists all my little critters that I have and what kind of they are and their names. So I thought that would be fun to include on this page. And I did some punching around all the edges here, and I think that turned out pretty cute. This was a labor of love, though. That did not go as well as I'd liked it to, but it works, and if you don't look too close, it looks pretty good. So there's that. And then I thought this was perfect because this is the page that came up next. It just happened to work out perfectly. This is a photo of my my husband's family, and I just did some different stickers around the page and really kept it, again, very simple because I really like this and how it said family favorites on here. So I just really kind of kept it plain. This is some photos of my sister-in-law. It was her birthday the day before, Christmas Eve. So I wanted to capture that. I just did this huge tag with some journaling on it, added some fabric here. And then this is just a pocket that this all slips into. And then I did some layering with different die cuts and things that I had in my stash. And I hand cut happy birthday. And I did some punching with this heart punch. This is my niece on Christmas Eve. And this is just some fussy cut. And then I had a sticker or die cut that I fussy cut and added some string to. This is some photos of us opening presents. I added a couple little brads here. It's a little hard to tell probably on camera, but there's some little brads. There's stars that I added on these kind of labels. And then I just layered on some stickers and things. And then I added a tab here and put the number 23. And then here is a picture of us again at Christmas Eve opening presents. So I have this little gnome guy and some chipboard pieces and some journaling. Here it is a pocket. I didn't actually use it as a pocket, but I did decorate it. And this is just us, again, more presents opening. And then I did some more brads here. These are little buttons. And then I just tucked a Christmas tree in. This I left playing because it was getting chunky and I knew I wasn't going to be using it at this point for 2025. So I just decided to leave this blank. And then this is the last general story. This is Christmas Day. This paper was pretty much came like this, but I just layered up a couple little stickers here, the word story, and then the number 24, which I embossed in some silver. And then it's a picture of my daughter. She actually won, we won $100 on a scratch off that my husband bought. So So that was fun. This is just more photos of us on Christmas Eve or Day. This is just some, what is it called? Gesso I put down, and then I put down some pen ink, and then I splattered with some of the green, and then I add a little bit of gold, and the gold might be hard to see, but I did add some gold hearts and just some detailing around with the gold, and then I layered up the stickers with the number 25, and then Santa and the little holly. This is a picture of my husband, and with some Christmas tags and stickers, and then this tag is a faux tag, but I just had it to layer off, so that was kind of fun. And then this comes around here. This is a pocket that says Jolly, and I just have a tag with some journaling on it, a picture of my daughter with her Rats shirt, and then the Christmas gift list of all the Christmas presents that she got. And then this is a picture of at my parents' house for Christmas Day. Again, I used some just layering of photos. This is an envelope I got in some Happy Mail with the Grinch on it, and so I incorporated that in the background. This is actually from the, what are they called? Like the branding strips. They're on the top of the branding strips, so I just cut them out and made them look like faux tags and added some fabric there, and just layered up some stickers and different things that I had. And then this is a picture of my mom. And this bag right here, this is actually cut out from a bag from Bath & Body. And I like the pink. And then my daughter got some Pandora, so I ended up incorporating this tissue paper. And then I used the Snow Cocoa and some other stickers from my stash to kind of layer everything up. This is a picture of my dad that I thought was hilarious. My mom got one of these last year, and he really liked it, so I thought I'd get him one. So, of course, I had him try it on, and there he is in all his glory, which I thought was super funny. So I just layered up some pieces from some old Project Life cards. I fussy cut both of these out of some cards and just add some stickers. This actually is a bag from Snow and Cocoa. It's like a treat bag, so it does have like like a wax paper. And I just have Christmas cards. Cards was a sticker sheet. Can't remember where I got the sticker sheet. I actually hand wrote the Christmas and colored it. And then I put all my Christmas cards that I got, which wasn't very many. We definitely don't get many Christmas cards anymore. So I just tucked all those in there, plus the card that I sent out. And then here's the last page. I just had these extra pieces of their cups, basically. I had these sitting there on my stash, and I really just wanted to keep them, but I didn't know how to incorporate them this year. So I ended up just cutting them down. This is obviously from Starbucks, and this is from Quick Trip. I just thought the Quick Trip cups were super cute, so I just had to keep them. So I just trimmed them out and made sure they fit in this page. I backed this with some paper, some cardstock, and then this is some wrapping paper from my in-laws' house, and then I just made a tuck. This is the sticker from my Starbucks, and then this just tucks in here. And that is it. Like I said, there are more pages left. There's actually the rest of this signature and then a whole nother signature, which is kind of unfortunate that I just really don't have the space to put anything else in. But it's okay. I mean, I have these extra pieces. I might be able to put something back here, but in general, I don't think I'm going to do anything else in my album because you can see here it's like super chunky. It's very hard to work on this side of the page now. I could possibly do 2025 just on the right-hand side. That is also a possibility that I've kind of thought about. I would have to see if I could do that with the number of photos I have. I wouldn't mind doing something like that, so that is a potential option. But like I said, it would probably only be working on this side. But this book is super chunky, so I'm not sure if that's going to be a good idea or not. So we'll just kind of play it by ear, and yeah, that's kind of what it ended up looking like. I hope you enjoyed this flip through. If you have any questions about anything I did or where I got something, let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed the video, I'd love for you to give me a thumbs up, and if you haven't already, please subscribe. I hope to have more content other than December Daily. I know I've had a lot of December Daily videos, but I'm hoping to have more content on my channel that's non-Christmas related very soon. All right, guys, thank you. Have a great day. Bye.